Hello everyone! So today, just as promised, I am reviewing for you 3 new kits from WISKF, and they are all Joy Sundays. Alright everybody, so it is Sunday and that means my son is home. It is a cloudy day here, so I'm sorry if the video is a bit darker than normal. But regardless, today is the day where I have some time between trying to make stuff for my Etsy shop and dealing with my son's stuff. So now that I have free time, I decided it was perfect to go over this WISKF order because we have not seen a WISKF order on my channel in quite some time. Alright, so this first kit is a 14 count. I believe these are all going to be 14 count. And this one is 41 by 51 centimeters. It's this lovely woman in a headdress with a bird on her shoulder. And this kit costs $10.99. Alright, let's first go over the paper pattern. They do have more photos on here for us. I just think she's so beautiful with all the cool tones in her, and she does look like there's gonna be a lot of color blocking in it, which is something that I've just been enjoying a lot with all the stresses of life. And they do show the page breakdown here, and it looks like we have 9 pages total. Let's find the colors. I'm curious to see how many we have. Okay, looks like on this page, and this is very glossy, squeaky paper. Oh, wow. So it starts up here, all the way down, back up here, more of the way down, and it looks like we have 69 colors in full stitch. And I don't see any additional colors in the French knot or backstitch, so we have 69 colors in this kit. We have 1 French knot, and we have quite a bit of backstitch because that's shocking. I was gonna guess there wasn't gonna be any backstitch in here. I think I'm counting 7 in backstitch. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the paper pattern symbols do not match the fabric canvas because the paper pattern tends to try and match the colors of the actual image you're working on. I'm not sure where page 1 starts. Oh, right here. So page 1, 2, and they just kind of give us a legend again right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this must be 9. And this is a fairly large paper pattern, easy to read. Love it. Joy Sundays are typically easy to read. And they do show the back stitch on here. Okay, let's move this out the way. And in case I forgot, this one is called Brazilian Dancer. And if you are new to stamped cross stitch, yes, all of this printing does wash off when you're done. So this canvas feels really nice. It is a bit firm right now, but this does feel like one that will loosen up very quickly. It is serged, as all Joy Sundays are, so I won't point that out in the next one. All 3 of these are going to be serged. And you can see right here it has the name, so you can return it to the proper packaging. And then, let me fold this real quick. And it shows us the stitch count right here, because this is a full coverage. It is 180 by 238 stitches. Now, they do have the back stitching and French knot on here. I ignore it when it's on the fabric canvas. I will do all my full crosses, half crosses, or whatever the pattern calls for first. Wash my canvas, iron it, and then I will go do my back stitch. That is the last thing I will do, back stitch and French knots, and I'll use the paper pattern for that. You can see that a lot of the border is all of the colors, and then even some right here. And they're okay to read. And since there are so many colors, I'm really Englishing. I woke up like 20 minutes ago. They will have some symbols on here that will be a bit hard to distinguish because a lot of them are going to be similar. So you're really going to have to pay attention on here. Like I can only assume, yep, that they had the red and the orange circle. They also have a red and an orange square. There's going to be a lot of similar things here. So really just make sure you're paying attention. But I'm going to keep it like this actually, because look how vibrant that is printed, and it definitely is a lot of color blocking. I don't think there's going to be any confetti in this at all. At least not too heavy, because, you know, everything looks like it can be followed from what I'm seeing so far. I'm not seeing anybody that doesn't have another stitch or 3 to follow with. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. Super beautiful though. And this one does look like it is HD printed. There's some blue circles next to some blue squares, so, you know, keep your eyes peeled. Everyone does look like they are in their own square. Even the printing on these canvases is so pretty. This one feels like extra put together. So I'm gonna open this up and show you one more time. You can very clearly see her face and the headdress and the bird. Just so beautiful. And then it looks like our colors came on 2 cards. Nope, 3 cards, my bad. Alright, we found card 1. Here's colors 1 through 15 with my son singing in the background. Side 2, colors 16 through 30. (31 through 45). (46 through 60). So many colors in this. And the final card, which is where I'm going to point everything out. They do staple your 2 needles to your floss cards with Joy Sunday, and you don't always get these cards, but sometimes you do. It tells you the DMC code, the number in relevance to the kit, how much of it you get, and they do try and copy the color so you can check. And obviously these are colors, I think 60, hold on, 61 through 69. And that is it. And this is what the front of the card looks like. Boom. So I thought this was super beautiful. It looked fun. It had kind of a different color theme than what I'm used to. It had a girl in it, it had an animal in it, so ding ding ding, you guessed it. Nim wanted it. Right, so that was my first kit from Biggest Craft, and really quick, I am going to be linking all of these down in the description box below, and I will also have links to other budget-friendly stores which usually will also sell the same kits at different price points, and you can also find some discount codes provided to me for you from those budget-friendly shops. I forgot to mention on the last kit that they do give instructions on the back in case you are new. So if you are new to cross stitch, they kind of just give you the quick little rundown. And this is my second kit. I really loved the willow tree, at least I think that's a willow tree. We call them weeping willows. So this kit is also 14 count. It is 54 by 38 centimeters. Did I call this 15 count or 14 count? I'm losing my mind. Anyways, this one is called Sunset. That's literally it. Joy Sunday Sunset. Okay, I mean, you know, sunset. I thought it was really pretty with all like the different definitions. Like the hut looks so bold, and then of course it's a yard full of flowers with an animal and a tree, another tree, and you know, it's just something I definitely would have wanted because all the flowers and such, and I just kind of love country type homes. Oh, and before I forget, this one costs $11.99. Paper pattern again. It has a tiny little photo this time. Okay. Looks like the colors and symbols are going to be on two different pages. So these are both full stitch. It looks like it's all going to be full stitch, and from here we have 42 colors. And then I noticed here, oh, that was the cover to my scissors. You notice we go up to 45 colors because of the back stitch, and there's 2 French knots. So 45 total colors, but if you only count what's in full stitch, we have 42. There is no page breakdown on this one. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, so it goes like this. This is page 1, as you can see, the side of the hut and the window, the tree. Again, this pattern's a little bit smaller because it's larger, but it's still super clear and you can read it. This is page 2. You can start to see some of that back stitch come in. And flipper. Oh, flipper and turner. Page 3, top of the hat. And page 4. This one's going to have quite a bit of confetti in it. But that's okay, it makes the flowers beautiful. This canvas is significantly softer than the last one. It does feel like a thin Aida, just so you know. Has the name. This one is, maybe it's not larger, I don't know. I wonder why it costs more then. Doesn't even have more colors than the last one. This one's 256 by 168 stitches. Just as I suspected, it is not full coverage because up here with the white you are not stitching. Oh my goodness, my computer. Give me my light back. Thank you. Lots of color blocking up in the sky. Oh my gosh, I love the way this canvas is feeling. Definitely saturated. Again, might be a little bit hard to find what exact color you're looking for. The printing's okay on this one. I wish they would keep their darn French knots off this canvas, because when there's too many you can't see what full stitch goes underneath. That confetti. It's like someone just dumped sprinkles on this cross stitch, but that's okay. And then one last thing to show you. I want to say these are about the same size as on the last canvas. Some similar blues, so be careful. There's probably going to be some similar greens. Red. And they have the French knot and back stitch, which again I just ignore. So they did fit all the full stitches on one side of this canvas, but I love how with Joy Sundays you can definitely see what is what, and that's just part of the beauty of hand charting. I love hand charted kits. They are definitely worth the price, and I'm frankly quite surprised that Joy Sundays don't cost more than some of the computer generated ones. I mean, maybe the computer generated ones do have some like manual correction that people do on them, but for the most part they still don't hold the same quality as Joy Sundays, Spring Brands, and Mona Lisa's. You know, I don't know, I'm trying to close that. I'm gonna keep it right there. This time we have 2 floss cards. Rip the staple out. And we do have those nice floss cards with the labels again. And just, hold on, I'm wiggling the thread out. Alright, colors 1 through 15. (16 through 30). These are all pretty, not super bright. They're kind of more like subtle, which is good because, you know, it's flowers and a lot of them. And then the last card we have 31 through 45. And of course our 2 needles. Tuck it all in. Sorry, my throat's really dry. Right, that is my second kit. Okay, are you ready for this one? Because I saved my favorite one for last. You ready? You're probably not gonna like it as much as I do, because I have a weird taste in pictures. Boom! It's a little elf. I love her. I used to dress like that when I was skinny and childless before my mom era started. I do have surgically modified ears. If you're new here and don't know, I had my ears pointed when I was 18, and they are still pointed to this day, of course. Why would I get them unpointed? I wish they didn't put the stickers on here. Whatever. I don't have asked him to get it off either, so. So this one's just called Wizard, but she's not a wizard. She's not a wizard, sillies. But I just thought she was so adorable, and she reminds me of anime. I love her outfit, and I also tend to really love images that are like outlined with full stitches, and it looks like there's a lot of that in here because I know some spring designs do that, and I don't know what it is. I love the way projects work up when they're outlined with full stitch. It's just so satisfying to me, because I like to do all the colored in spots first, and then I'll go in and do the outline, and it just, it's so satisfying to do if you haven't tried it yet. So she's 47 by 47 centimeters, a 14 count again, of course. So cute. I love her. We have a thumbnail again on the paper pattern. So here's her without a sticker. And then we have our page separation this time. It looks like 9 pages again, but we can just count the last 3 as like 1 page, I guess. And let me make sure this is all of it. Okay. Oop. Oop. Okay, they just printed it twice. So it looks like we have 37 full stitches, 37 colors, and 2 back stitches. No French knots or an overabundance of backstitch colors, which is super nice. Super nice, I like that. And right away, pages 1 and 2. Lots of color blocking in here. You can see all that back stitching in the flower, and I did not realize there was going to be that much back stitching in her hair. I sure hope it shows once it's done. Pages 3 and 4, you can really see the outline in the, I'm going to assume it's 310 because it's so bold. 5, 6, and next to my thumb, see, it's a nice large printed pattern, easy to read. And then 7, 8, 9, all on the back because they're tiny little strips. And that is that for the paper pattern. This canvas is more like, I don't know, I think this one feels more like the second one actually. It definitely wants to give, so once you start working on it, it's going to get soft really quickly. Here she is in all of her square blocky glory. Definitely a lot of color blocking, which I expected with her and wanted, because not only is it color blocking, which again, I've been having a lot of stresses in my life lately. Color blocking's kind of been the only thing I can do because confetti's just been contributing to my anxiety. But not only is it color blocking, but I think it's an adorable image. This kind of reminds me of the, what's it called? It was like the Joy Sunday I bought with the moon cake and these little bunnies all over the moon cake, and there was just like a lot of color blocking on it, but it was still super cute. This kind of reminds me of that. Lots of 31, which is this neon green up in here. There is some confetti up in there, but that's okay. That's fine. A little bit of confetti won't hurt me when there's this much color blocking, but it's so cute, so like in your face, what is what and what goes where. Let me see right here. So it's 217 by 217 stitches. And the legend does look bigger on this one, only slightly though. So you can definitely read that. And then some more up here with the full stitch. And then the 2 back stitches, which again, I'll ignore. I'll wash my canvas, iron it, come back, and then do my back stitching. But she is so cute. If I eventually get to an apartment where I can have my own little gaming room, I would definitely frame this one up and put it in there, make it my little nerd corner. But she's just so cute. You fold her up and bring the stitches up close, just so you can see them. Let's look. I mean, it's not going to be hard to know what you're stitching. It's really hard to mix symbols up when, you know, they're this spaced out. Here, this right here's a little bit busier, but everything's super clear. Definitely a mindless stitch for the most part. I think she's going to be adorable. Alright, and the floss cards. We have 2 of them stapled together, so let me, just so you see, they're stapled like this. I'm ripping them, and then I'm just using my thumbs to kind of push that staple back in there so it doesn't stab anyone or snag on anything. Alright, starting strong, colors 1 through 15. And I was right, it is 310. That is a lot of 310. $16 through $30. Lots of minimal colors here. Here comes my son. Those two look very similar. Hey, hon. Alright. You can hear the song better now, bet. And then 31 through 37. And then you can see they just added a bit more of 31 right here to the end because I believe that's the background color. And our 2 needles. And away he goes. Right. So that was my third and final kit. That little elf girl. Super cute. And I will pick these all up and I will be, oops, sorry, I just flicked the thing holding my camcorder. I'll pick these up and I'll be right back. Really quick, I do think I forgot to tell you how much she cost. She also only costs $10.99. Alright, now I will pick them up. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming and watching my biggest craft mini haul with me today. I hope you saw something you liked, so let me know in the comments what your favorite is and what are your opinions on these confetti heavy ones versus just big old color blocks, because I have varying moods. Sometimes I want stuff with like half stitches or 4 stitches in it, so I'll pull out counted, and sometimes I just want to like not deal with it, so I'll get something like this out. Alright, well, like the video to help me get some more exposure. It's really important for me while I am posting less frequently to try and get money for food. If you didn't see my post, it seems like everyone I know, including myself, have lost their benefits or are going to lose their benefits. I'm not quite sure why, because my income has not increased. It's actually been decreasing slowly. But they're still taking my benefits away, and they don't know why either, because I called them and they said everything's squared away and good to go, and online they're like, nope, you didn't do what you needed to do, but I've done everything. So I'm at a loss, but if you're curious about that, I sell crochet and crochet patterns. I sell baby hats, baby clothes, people clothing, like adult clothing, adult sweaters, keychains, toys, stuff like that on my Etsy shop, which is called The Dearest of Things. I'll link that in the description box down below. I did have my own store and domain, but with my income being less and me losing some of my benefits, sorry, all of my benefits, I decided the $50+ a month for my own personal website was not worth it, so I recently got rid of that as well. Any support helps, but again, also liking my videos so I don't lose my viewership or viewers or crafty friends would also be much appreciated. And subscribe if you haven't already. I believe the next video is going to be, it's either going to be a diamond painting haul or a different haul, which is diamond painting and cross stitch. I have not determined which one yet. Maybe it'll be a PR package. Wow. I really don't know. We'll see what I'm in the mood for, and you know, I hope you guys will enjoy it. I've been trying to buy a lot of the new kits that are coming out and reviewing them as soon as I can. That way you guys know. But anyways, thank you for watching my video and, you know, just being with me. I definitely needed it. And I will see you guys in the next video. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!